Hello everyone, Fanta here, and I know it's been a while since we've done any videos at all. I know White did his update video about the $5 game collection. We're trying to get some thrift store videos. We're going to be doing a Goodwill online shop video with the green screen, stuff like that pretty soon. And hopefully we can get some more game hunting and some more yard sale game hunting back on the channel, because I know that's what you guys really want and they're fun to do, but we just haven't had the time recently and we've found nothing. And I know you guys are okay with us finding nothing, but for garage sale game hunting, we like to have at least a few finds to show off. So without further ado, welcome back to Craigslist Fact Check. Now I know, the title has nothing to do with what Craigslist Fact Check is about, but if you guys haven't seen the series already, basically we look through Craigslist together, through a couple of pages, and we just kind of look at the prices to see if we can find a deal. That'd be cool. But I have a feeling that most of these we're going to go to pricecharting.com to look at the actual pricing, and then double check that with eBay. And after all that, we'll find out whether or not it was actually worth what they listed it for. So right away, we've got a big lot here of games, but let's look at what they want. $250 for this, and it's the original Xbox 360, which means if it's still alive somehow, it's not going to be alive for very long. And remember, they were giving away these for free during Black Friday at GameStop, so subtract that for value, and then the rest definitely does not add up to $250. No. Just no. Like, I mean, you can buy a brand new 360 and a couple of these. Like, you could probably buy all these games and a brand new 360 for around the same price. I'm not going to say for the same price, but it's the first generation. Come on. I mean, I've got like 3 of those and they're just... Lifespan's bad. Price is bad. No. I'm sure there's some room for negotiation, but $250 for a last-gen system? I mean, they're giving these games away at GameStop. This is pretty cool. I've stopped buying collector's editions, just mainly the reason the statues are cool and all. I mean, I've got, what have I got over there? I've got the Witcher 3 statue. It's pretty cool. So, I mean, I got that given to me when I was working at GameStop. Would I have bought the collector's edition just for that statue? No, just because you gotta put it somewhere and now they're trying to sell it. Just, no, 25 bucks. I know there's a long tangent about nothing, but that's fine. 30 bucks for a Nintendo DS Lite with 1 game. I like how they don't say what the game is. I really can't. I think it's Camp Lazlo. I don't know if you guys remember that show. 30. Oh, and it's broken. The hinge is broken right here. This is bad. This usually means it's just gonna kind of go limp when you open it. So, don't want a limp DS. Wii U, $400. Already the price tag is way too high. Let's see what's going on. Pricing I got from GameStop used prices. We don't even need to look anymore because they've already priced it the same as GameStop. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. You are not a retail establishment. You are not a brick and mortar store trying to pay rent, trying to pay employees. No. So these people are never going to sell any of these games because they're asking way too much. And they're asking what GameStop's asking for, and you don't have to drive to some sketchy part of town and think you're gonna get shot. You go to GameStop, unless that's where your GameStop is. Classic Nintendo games, over 700, and I see a picture like this, and I can already tell it's an emulator. It's an Android thing down here. What is this? It's an HDMI... Oh, it's a Kodi. Wait, what? HDMI quad-core Android TV device? They don't even say what the device is. I don't know. That's weird. And why you'd spend $130 on a glorified, already installed emulator is beyond me. I don't think I've ever known anyone to buy that. But there must be a market because I see that quite a bit. I don't know. PS3 games. These do not look like they're priced to sell. I mean, sure these have sold. This is a $1.99 game last time I checked. The first Resistance was like $2.99 or something like that. That series is not worth anything. Madden 10 for $10? Are you serious? Yeah, these prices are just ridiculous. Constant. How is GameStop? This is why GameStop's still alive, actually. This right here explains it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know how they've sold any of these games for what they're selling them for. When, I mean, Darksiders was free. Ah. $10 for The Last of Us. I've seen the PS4 version for $10. In fact, I think that's what I bought mine for. Keep on scrolling. Guitar Hero for $10. That's like a $1.99 game. I don't know what this is worth, but $10 seems a lot for a Wii game. Modify. So somebody's charging you. What are they doing here? What are they doing here? Like custom firmware. So you can play older games, I guess. So you can start putting emulators on there. That's interesting. I wonder how they're doing it. I know it's probably just a simple plug into your PC type system, but I'd be really interested to look into it. I can't imagine spending $25 for that though. Rock Band dongle. That means it's probably a Rock Band guitar somewhere else because he's one of those people that... Oh, yep. So this is probably the same person? I don't know. I can't tell. I would assume so. $20 for a Nintendo DS. Super Mario Bros. DS? No. You can buy that brand new for 20 or less on Amazon. Factory sealed, we're talking here. Lots of Xbox original games. What else is here? Oh, there's GameCube games. Universal Studios theme park. Out of curiosity, how much is that one worth? Universal Studios. Okay, not as much as I thought it was. I know it's a terrible game, but I thought it was one of those rare games. But it's still worth a lot of money, even though it's terrible. So, I guess it's just a pile of garbage and nobody wants it. Fair enough. Fable, I don't know what Machezel is, but they have it. That's cool. We've got SSX Tricky. That was a fun game. Fusion Frenzy. Yes, I need a perfect copy of Fusion Frenzy, because that was one of my favorite games of all time when I was a kid. I'd always go to my buddy's house, and we'd always play Fusion Frenzy just for hours. Oh, it was Mech Assault. What did I say? Okay, they spelled it wrong. I was like, did I just have a stroke when I was reading that? Medal of Honor Rising Sun, also a great game. Dangerous Hunts, those were pretty cool. I missed the old Cabela's games. Those were cool. This is like a demo. Why is a $10 piece of tape on it is beyond me. They want $80 for all of it. Definitely not worth $80. I mean, that's not horrible, but I think this bundle is more of like a... I mean, you're selling it on Craigslist for crying out loud. I mean, they're trying to get rid of an MP3 player. Is that included in the bundle? Why is that there? I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Definitely not worth $80. None of these games are really worth a ton by themselves. I mean, this is probably like $5. I think 40 would be an okay deal if you didn't have any of these games, but there's a lot of filler like NBA Live, Madden 2005, NHL. I mean, Splinter Cell's not worth anything. I mean, you really look into it, and it's not worth your time or money. $7 for a full-color TV when you're advertising that the TV is in color. $25 for a Wii. That's not terrible, you know? The only problem is with Wiis that I've noticed is that a lot of them just don't work. You put a disc in, doesn't get read, and so I'm so hesitant on buying any used Wii system. The only time I bought a Wii used system was recently at Goodwill when we did that. I guess it wasn't recently. A few months ago when we did that Goodwill thrift store video where we bought the system and I just sold all the components and made money. That was like the only time I knew I should buy that Wii, just because of how much extra stuff it came with. $11, $160 a game. Well, that's not terrible, but a lot of these games you can probably pick up at GameStop. Oh, I guess you can't anymore. Or can you? The problem with GameStop is they keep flip-flopping on what they own. I know at one point I got this and like a 10 other games for like a penny each because of these crazy sales they had. But I mean, if you can't find a crazy deal, I guess $1.60 a game isn't bad. I mean, ATV Off-Road Fury is a fantastic game. MTV or ATV versus MX versus ATV, I got there, is a great game. You can like fly helicopters and airplanes and use dune buggies. It was so cool. And it had so much potential as a series to be something amazing, but for some reason never did. So here's Nintendo Switch games. We're getting into something modern. I like looking into modern games to see what people are trying to sell them for. Zelda for 50. I don't know why you'd buy it used for 50 when you can buy it. Oh, are these new? Oh, these look new. All new and sealed. Okay, that changes things. I should probably read the damn post. So that's weird. Why? Interesting. So Mario Kart, I don't know what he sold it for. Zelda for 50, brand new. I mean, I can't argue with that. I mean, technically, you can still get it cheaper at Best Buy with the Gamers Club unlocked, but I guess if you don't have that. 45 for Fire Emblem. I think it dipped down to 40 at some point, but 45 right now, that's not bad, because I don't think it is right now. Mario Rabbids 40. Wow, okay. Well, we found somebody who's actually selling stuff for a decent price. The question is, why? Why are you selling brand new Switch games for less than retail? That makes me think that they're stolen. Yeah, I don't... And where it was located was also not great. There's the Super Nintendo Mini, which I've been meaning to do a video on because I've seen lots of these popping up everywhere. I saw a pile of these at Best Buy the other day. Yeah, so keep a lookout for those things because it was literally like a pile of them. And I've seen them in other stores too, so maybe they're coming back. They're not as rare as the NES Classic, and I think the prices are going to start going down on eBay. And just pick one up if you can. Don't pay 120. Stupid scalpers. Let's keep on looking. Like new PS4 for $255. Well, you got beat by the guy right next to you that's selling it for... Oh, this is at 1 terabyte. And this is 500. I don't know. That's so close to new. I can't recommend it. I've seen a lot of PS4s. Brand new for like $250, and they came with a bunch of games. So with all these bundle deals popping up, definitely wouldn't recommend buying a used system, especially because it's a used system. You don't know how they treated it, you don't know what it's been through, you don't know if they stored it like near their carpet, sucking up all the dust. No. Used mouse, I would never recommend. Just think about it. I don't need to say anything else, just think about it. Original PlayStation 3. This could be interesting, especially if it's a backwards compatible one. Why they accept credit cards is weird. I can't tell which one it is. I'll zoom into the serial number. Someone can tell me, is this one of the old ones that you can play both on? Play PS2 and PS3. I also wanted to note that I don't see any price on here, and that's just weird. This is a weird listing. Stay away from weird listings. Sorry if you can hear people outside. There's like somebody driving an ATV around the neighborhood for some reason. $450 for a Wii U. What is this guy on? Okay, I see a bunch of games. Let's see if there's a reason for it. Okay, well, there's some great games here. We got Bayonetta 2 with Bayonetta 1. I don't know if it's shot up in price recently, or... I know at one point there's kind of a fever pitch to get it. It jumped up back to 60 bucks in value on eBay, even though stores were selling for 20. Hyrule Warriors is a great game. However, both of these games are being remade for the Switch, so there's no reason to get it. This game's been remade for the Switch. So, I don't know. I feel like people trying to sell their systems for this much when the new Nintendo console's out already, and most of the games are going to be on it. Why aren't you pricing these systems better? Okay, well, there's a lot more games. Never mind. Super Mario, Paper Mario, that's a good game. Donkey Kong Country. These are great games. This person has a great library. I wonder why they're selling it. All that said and done, though, $450 is a stretch. Lots of great games, though. Honestly. Fantastic. If it was like half the price, it would be a day one buy. PS4 system with games. $235. That's not terrible, but it's the original system. And this game's worthless, and this game's worthless. And these are the only two worth anything. And the system itself, it's the original system, which, I don't know about you guys, but my PS4 will occasionally sound like a jet engine taking off. Or a jet taking off, because it sounds like a jet engine, is what I meant to say. Undertale, I remember that. For the Vita. 35. I don't remember what they sold that brand new for, but I think that's actually close to what they were selling it for. But I would never spend 35 bucks on Undertale because it's Undertale. I don't know. Mario Kart Double Dash, 15 bucks, and this is complete. Oh, what the hell? No game comes with this? They're charging $15 for the frickin' case? What is wrong with people? Another 120 scalper. Samsung 4K monitor. That's cool. But I don't know. Game Boy Color. 3 Game Boy Colors. What? Okay, we gotta click this. 3 Game Boy Color units. Oh, that's not even... Oh, it's just Game Boy units. I keep adding... Okay, so there's a Game Boy Color, there's a Game Boy Pocket, and a Game Boy Advance. Okay. That's cool. Do you have any games with it? Let's see what they got. Nothing of value. No. And what do they want? 100 bucks. I could see 40 bucks for the lot being a good deal, especially because this is Craigslist, guys. This is not eBay. This is not a retail store. It's Craigslist. So, yeah, no. I don't want your shovelware crap. I'm good. Thank you. Breath of Fire. What is Breath of Fire worth? I don't even know. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's complete. That's cool. But what is it worth? Breath of Fire 4. We haven't done much actual price checking this episode, and that's just because there haven't been that many things to like actually research. But this actually, what are they selling for? 40 bucks. And yeah. Let's see. Complete in box sold listings. They want 40 for it? That's about what it's selling for right now on eBay. Yeah. No, I mean that's what it's worth. So if they can get 40 bucks for it, good for them. But they don't have that 20% eBay discount that you really look for. Dragon Warrior 7. I thought that was worth more than 45, but let's look that up. I actually have this game. We got it at a garage sale. I think I got it for like $1. I didn't even know what I had when I bought it. And then everybody else is freaking out in the comments section because we're professionals. We really are. Complete price. Oh man. This isn't even worth close to what they're asking for. I thought this was worth a lot more. At one point, one sold for 40 bucks. And these are loose. Let's see, complete. 26, 44. For some reason, this one sold for 44. 49. It's all over the place. I'm guessing a lot of these, this isn't super accurate, so some of these are loose. So we'll just say that they're probably asking for what it sells for on eBay. It does come with a strategy guide though, so that's pretty cool. So that beats out eBay just because it does come with that strategy guide. And this is a big RPG, so honestly not a bad deal, but it's not a bad price. It's not a deal. That's the problem. And when you're looking on here, you're looking for a deal. Remember when Final Fantasy VII was like 40 bucks? I was always like, oh wow, that game, that's such a good game and it's so expensive. People used to be like, oh man, I've got Final Fantasy VII Black Label. Like, whoa, that's crazy. And then there were some that had like spelling errors on it that were worth more. So 25 bucks complete average, and they were looking, so this guy's looking for just what it's worth. We're not gonna even bother with Soul Frontier, we get it. Same guy, multiple postings. Kind of frustrating, but I get it because his games are actually worth something. So that's a case where you have to look at it and go, what would I rather do? Would I rather stay in my pajamas and order off eBay with a guaranteed return policy protected by eBay? Or do I want to drive downtown to some guy's house, potentially get shot, and buy a game I can't return if something goes wrong with it? And you have to put on clothes. I mean, that's not cool. $99. Well, it's $20 cheaper than the other scalpers. Good for you, I guess. What is this? 3DS. Is this the original 3DS? Man, it's crazy to think how old the 3DS is now. That is insane. I think I was a freshman in college, or I was in high school still when the 3DS came out. Oh man. 12 backed up game cartridges. So yeah, he modded this system. Yeah, modded 3DS with backed up straight to SD card play. I mean, that's cool, but 150 bucks for a 3DS. I mean, you can do all that modding yourself. Whenever somebody tries to sell the mod as part of the reason why they're selling, like, you know, selling it for an increased price, just no. You can do it yourself, and it's usually not that difficult. YouTube's a hell of a thing. 50 bucks for a Wii Mini. The thing about the Wii Mini is that it's stupid. You can't play GameCube games on it. Why would they be selling it for more money than the original Nintendo Wii? That's what I'd want. 45 for Odyssey used. I can't complain about it. That's not terrible, but we're on here for deals. Is this person asking $100 for the first Nintendo Game Boy, though? This is the first Nintendo Game Boy ever made. Right off the presses, they picked it up and they went, you know what, someday I'm gonna sell this for $100 on Craigslist. But seriously, guys, this is $100 freaking dollars. It's an original Game Boy. It's not like they only made one. I mean, there's a reason Nintendo's still around. They did well. They sold a lot. Okay, there's... What is this picture? Some of these pictures are questionable. I mean, look at this. They don't have a price. There's no controllers. There's no games. I don't think there's any cables. You have to call for a price. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's in decent shape, but why are you taking the picture outside? Why is there dirt in the background? That's what you don't want in the system. Why would you be advertising your system near the dirt? But if you look, there's a theme with this guy. It's all dirty, awful surroundings. I feel so bad for these systems. I know they're inanimate objects, but... I loved this controller. I think I have one of these still. This poor system stuck on a dirty shelf in a garage. This is just so sad to see. Especially because these control sticks, I mean, these controllers don't look bad. They're so clean. And it's so stupid. Why are you not giving a price? Oh, man. On the PS2. I don't get it. You gotta put a price, guy. You gotta put a price. Bunch of plastic crap with your Nintendo Wii. I love when people put these as selling features, because this is just landfill stuff. They're giving you extra work to buy this Wii. I mean, look at this thing. They don't have control. Okay, so there's the controller condoms. That's what we call them. Controller condoms. There's like a bat, and there's like a golf club. What is this? Is this the tennis racket? Oh man. I remember all that stuff when the Wii first came out with Wii Sports. So stupid. My parents actually bought that. We never even used it because they look stupid and they don't do anything, in my opinion. I just think they're dumb. And the worst wheel ever. It's not even the Nintendo brand wheel. So you've got a bunch of landfill crap. You at least got this charging thing, which is pretty cool. 180 though. That's the problem. I mean, you take 140 off of this, and yeah, you've got a decent deal. But you can't tell which Wii system it is. This might be one of the newer ones. Maybe? I can't see if the section here is missing or... No. So I think this is probably the newer one that can't even play GameCube games. So... I think you need to have the GameCube capability for the Wii to be worth anything. I mean... That's so cool. You can upscale the GameCube games at least a little bit with component cables. Let's keep going. This will be the last page because we're nearing... Oh wow, we're at 25 minutes. This is a long video. I'm sorry. It's been a while since we put anything up. PlayStation 4 Slim 230. No. Just no. Let's look at some of these lots. First of all, why would you buy a slot machine? I don't get it. I mean, you just push the button, you're gonna win your own money back. Negotiable on game prices, but does not give the game prices. We'll make a deal, they say. We'll make a deal. That's kind of creepy. I don't know what kind of deal what they want to make, but I don't want to make it with them. And they're located... That's not a great area, but it's not horrible, I guess. So, let's see. Rugby, 15, day one buy. Hit me up for prices. Just put your damn prices on your listing. I mean, I'm fine with you being negotiable, but put the damn prices. Same idiot. Don't do this. If this is you, don't do this. Stupid. Put the damn prices. Hope nobody contacts them and they're just sad and alone and they don't get anybody to buy it. What is going on here? First of all, I want to take a look at where this picture is taken, because it looks like it's done in an office. Because it's got that ceiling, like that office ceiling. So this is either like in a school or an office. Already weird. Maybe this is like a store? Oh, it is. It's a Smart Parts PC store. But, what is 69? I think these are 80. So I guess this is a $10 discount? I guess? I mean, I'm never personally going to spend 70 or 80 on an extra pair of Joy-Cons unless they make some really, really cool looking ones, but I don't know how you can because the controllers are so small. PS4 360, not even a second thought. $200 for a Super Nintendo Classic. This one's dope. I love the Gears of War 4 Xbox One S. It's so cool. But $275. You could get it new at like about $300, $250 at one point. And I can't trust used systems, especially when they're this expensive. Game code's not been used. What have you been doing with the system? What does this say? Upgraded Xbox One X when they came out and have no use for this one. Fair enough. I don't know why you'd buy an Xbox One X though. I mean, I just can't see it. Let me know why. I mean, I guess if it's all you play, if White's watching this, it's cool that you have one, but I can't see myself buying one, especially when I think the next generation of consoles is probably only like 2 years away. And years fly by like that. And then are you really going to play that Xbox One again? No. So lots of great games, 20 bucks. Games range $20 each. What does that mean? Does that mean they're $20 each? Or does that mean... What does that mean? I don't know. Okay, they don't have prices. Again, very frustrating. No. A bar top arcade. So this is one of those grimy touchscreen things that's like at those old bars. Like I haven't seen one of these in years. Like when I was a kid, I saw these in bars. Erotic. What are you gonna start looking at, like porn in the middle of a bar? What is this? Like I can understand these. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what Mega Sports is, but what is? I think you can do like tournaments with other people, which is cool, which is why trivia, strategy, puzzles, and stuff is on here. But erotic and Mega Sports, I don't know. Look how big this thing is. Damn, it's a beast. Guess you couldn't steal it if it was that big. Like a big slab of metal, like thick glass. Oh man, here it is. I mean, I know Skylanders is finally dead, but here are the graveyard bins of shit from that era of gaming. We've even got the little Lego people from the Lego game. You got the like Disney Infinity. You got the Skylanders. Oh, the toys that come alive, whole thing is just dead. And I'm so happy. So this is... Okay, for a second I thought this was the PlayStation 4 Pro. And I was like, $255, hell yeah, that's a great deal. But it's the Darth Vader Star Wars one. Which, I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's just not that unique looking. Like, look at it. I mean, it's got the Darth Vader on it, and that's it. There's no, like, special sides, there's no special color. It's just a piano finish black, which is even worse than matte, and a piano finish controller. Which has, like... What the hell happened? Those, like, scratches? What did you do to this controller? I don't know. Gross. Do not recommend. No. GameCube, $75. Are you kidding me? If GameCubes were worth 75 bucks, I'd be rich. I'd be able to build my new computer right now. But no, they're not worth that much, in case you were wondering. 50 bucks each for these. I'm not gonna even click it because I'm guessing it's 50 bucks each. I gotta click it. I wanna know if they're new. It doesn't say. I'm guessing they're opened then. I don't recommend it. I mean, used, 10 bucks off. Not that great of a deal. Not worth the drive, not worth the extra effort. A lot of people complain that, oh, I'm too harsh on these deals, these listings on Craigslist. And it's just because there's an added cost to every single one of these prices. The added cost is having to deal with this seller, having to coordinate a specific time to meet them somewhere where you're not going to get shot or stabbed. And that's such a pain in the ass. When I could just go to the store or go on eBay and do the same thing. So when I am really looking for an amazing deal, that's why. And because also it just makes better content for the channel as well. So I'm also kind of looking for content right now. But unfortunately, as usual, Craigslist is a just horrible place to look for deals. $350 for a PlayStation 4 Pro. Isn't that a $400 system? Like, 50 bucks off for what did you do to the system? Not worth. Not worth in my opinion. I mean, others may be, but not for me. PlayStation 4 camo with extra controller, with World War II, 320. I still don't think it's worth it. I still don't think it's worth it. There's too many great bundle deals out there that it's not worth it. What do they want for this Advanced Warfare Special Edition Xbox One? That looks pretty cool, honestly. That black and gray and the gold and matching the controller. Too bad the price is not right. $325. No. For an original model Xbox One, $325 is ridiculous. At most, I could see you selling this thing for $150, $200. $200, I'm leaning towards more just because it does have that unique artwork on it. But besides that, nobody wants an original Xbox system. They're big, they're bulky, they have that stupid touch button I keep bumping whenever I'm near it. And it's loud, and no. They want the S model or the X. So there we go. One last thing, just because there's a Nintendo Advance thing. Only thing that mattered was sold already. Alright. So that is another look at Craigslist, and unfortunately, there's still no deals. I mean, there's some stuff that was fairly priced. I'm not going to deny that, but there were no deals. 30 bucks for an 001, I'm assuming. I can't tell because the damn label's off. So that's the problem. That's the problem with Craigslist these days. Everyone's looking at eBay and then putting what they see on eBay on Craigslist. It's not how this works. It's not how this works. This used to be a place that was kind of like a digital online garage sale. People wanting to get rid of stuff. People moving. But that's not what Craigslist is anymore. Craigslist is dead. And I feel like our name doesn't really work anymore. It's like a relic of the past. Craigslist game finds. It just doesn't happen anymore. Craigslist and game finds, they're completely separate if you're looking for deals. So, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry this video was super long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I mean, we're going to be coming out with some new stuff pretty soon. We've got some stuff that we've been talking about, maybe some new series. Thrift stores, of course, coming back. Yard sale game hunting. And FANTAVISION has been going crazy. Like, wow, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers over there. If you guys haven't seen the content over there on FANTAVISION, I do news, rants, and I do a series that has gotten very popular out of nowhere, which is Tales from Retail, which is where I'm talking about my time spent at GameStop, working at Walmart, what the customers were like, what my coworkers were like, what day-to-day life was like. So, have a great day, like the video, subscribe, all that crap, whatever. See you guys.